Hello, welcome back. My name is Dr. George Mochocki, and this is Marketing 105, offered by Harper College Sports Marketing. And let's go into our, this is going to be a weekly overview. What's your homework done? Maybe 10 minutes the most, 15 the max. And you see I'm right in that range there. Okay, so I'm in, okay. So we're going to be going to weekly. Remember, you're in the Blackboard course management system. You already have the book. You need the book to do the homework. Most of you are catching up. Some of you are behind, but you're doing all right now. Going forward, we got a lot of time. This is only week 4 out of 12 weeks, so you still could get your grade up. Don't drop out. Remember, you're part of sports. Doesn't go right. How do I change it so I get better? It's all repetition. It's all learning. It's all practice. Okay, so remember you got your weekly discussions here, your quizzes, your journals. You could go that way, or you could go your weekly assignment, one-stop shopping. Maybe I'll change that. Okay, and week 4 will be open later on today because I want you to complete week 3, your discussion board and everything else, your journal, so you get the full points. It's due by Sunday midnight. So I think week 4 will, when you get this email, it should be open by 8 o'clock tonight. Then today's Sunday, March 3rd. Okay, so you're going to click on here and you're going to do your first discussion board. You're going to have a link here to my let me course link. I'm going to create this right now for you so you see how easy it is, how much I do for you as a class. Okay, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go Dr. George's recorded lectures, and we're going to go uh, Dr. George Lecture 218, and here is the lecture, and then you'll go in here and you'll be able to see my lecture on chapter 5, and it'll give you all the information you need on there. Okay, so it's in here by my lecture. You click on here and you're going to go in here and then go down and find chapter 3, 4, 5, and then you have my full lecture, and this one is 37 minutes. All right, just so you know, that's to help you so you do well on the exam and do the quizzes and everything else. But you have to read the book first. Easy reading. Remember what I told you. Don't look at this class as homework assignment. Look at this class as I'm going as you just got the job in sports marketing, and now they're training you so you understand conceptually what this whole arena or this discipline of sports marketing is. It's marketing with an emphasis on sports, with marketing with an emphasis on entertainment, and you break that down to sports and which individual sport. Okay, so we're going to go into our weekly assignments. And you know what? There we go. I'm in the students mode. Rename link. And I go weekly. One-stop shopping. One. I'm doing a marketing. Stop. Okay? And I'll just click OK. That's your new tags. Weekly one-stop assignments. Okay, so you come in here. Week 4 will be open. You click on here. Okay, first thing you're going to have to do, here's your discussion board. I changed the discussion board because I want to be more interactive. In the face-to-face class, what I normally would do is students would pick up an articles, and we're going to be talking as spectators. So you're going to look at the chapter. There's about, usually about like 30 students in the class. So 6 students will say, I volunteer for chapter 5. You're going to find a current article, maybe relating to their sports, to the activity that they're looking for. Remember, you're going to be opening up a business, or you're going to be trying to promote a campaign, a sports campaign on a product or a service for a small business operation as part of your final paper. So start thinking. You have to have like 6 outside sources. The outside sources you're going to be looking at is not going to be some academic outside source. You may find some. You're going to go into the websites. You're going to go into the Cubs sites. You're going to go into the Sox site. You're going to go into the soccer site. I don't really care, because this is where you're going to try to get information to try to promote a product or a service that you're being contracted out to do. Look at yourself as a consultant, and I hired you to, hey, I need a sports marketing campaign for my bar. I need a sports marketing campaign. I'm a high school I'm a high school football organization. Help me get something out. I'm a small store. I'm selling sports items. I'm a cafe around the Wrigley Field. How do I promote? How do I get people in there? Or around the Cubs? Around uh, uh, anything you want. Are you okay? You name it, and you're consulting, but got to be in a small scale. That's where you're going to get your first job. You're not going to get it in the large one. If you do well on your first job is in a small scale, then the larger advertisers, promoters will say, oh, he's got a pretty good idea. I'll contract him out, outsource me. So you're working for them, but then if you get better, then you could probably become part of their organization. You got to start little, work your way up. That's where we're at. I want you to take the concepts you're learning now and able to apply them. So this week, you're going to find anything about any sports you like. Okay, this week form, I modified it. Okay, in this subject area, post something to get your classmates' attention. I used the name Harper. Now Harper what? Not Harper College, Harper the sports figure. I specifically did not tell you what sports. I specifically did not tell you if it was a he or she. You know what I mean? I want you to research. You're out there sports marketing and you hear someone say, did you hear that Harper got $3 million for a 13-year contract? Who the hell signs anyone for a 13-year contract? Whatever. And you go, Harper. You're looking. Remember, part of sports marketing, what is current now, and could I utilize that into a campaign? Short life, maybe 1, 2, 3 weeks, just to get customers. My whole thing is the customers into my establishment, customers buying my product, customers visiting my site. What catches? I'm using social media. Look at social media. Most people don't read the whole article. The whole thing has to be framed within, I want to say, just like Donald Trump, President Trump on Twitter, within 23 characters or less. But you know, I mean, it's. I don't care if you're for Trump, you're not for Trump. I don't really care. Remember, I'm looking at what could I utilize that's going on now to my benefit to sell my product, service over my competitors. So you're going to find something. And I want you to find something that you're passionate. You're tracking something. It could be something small. You say, maybe I can make some money off that. Maybe I could sell this here. Where could you utilize that thing? If it's in a neighborhood, something happened, one of your school just made the playoffs or something else, in whatever league they're in. Or, you know what I mean? And you could utilize that to help the businesses within that community. I don't care. Think of it. Put something in there, and now all of us, because we all have our own specific skills. You know, I may like softball. I do because it's small, easy. I don't have to have much equipment. You may like soccer. You may like basketball. You may like football. You may like ballet. You may like walking. You may like biking. It doesn't make a difference. If you look at the book, all those are considered sports activities. We'll get that as a spectator. Remember, I'm just watching. I mean, I ride the bike, but I enjoy watching other people sweat in that competition. We all do everything different. So look at it from a perspective of spectator. How do I get them into my venue, my business, my shop awareness? And then you post. So post something up there, post your thing, and then you go on. So you could remember, I want your first post by Wednesday to me. Now, last week you were doing good. The good team was doing good. I tried to not to get too involved because I want you to interact, to network with other people. I'll come in there maybe by Saturday, or if I see something interesting, I'll throw in. If I see the discussion is, I'll throw something in. I'll take over your header. I'll put something in. Please respond to this, Dr. George. I expect everyone to respond because even if you did your 3 or 4 posts, if I say I want class, respond to my question to Ivan or someone else within the Christy within this class. I want you to basically be able to respond to me and to others. You don't wait till the last minute. So if someone responds to you, try to get that interaction. Similar like you'll be doing in sports marketing. You don't wait till the end, hopefully they call you. You try to get them going now. They're already listened. They're already there. I got them live. How could I get them to communicate? How can I buy my product? How could I steer them into this website or steer them into this business or my operation? Or at least give my message as a planting of the seed in there. All right? So we have that. Then you have your written assignment. Where the heck is my book here? Remember, good book, easy reading. Written assignment. I says on page number 123, page 205. 205 is one describes the difference between spectators and participants. It's very easy. Look, you're getting 40 points for this. Give me some kind of substance in here. Don't say spectator, blah, blah, blah. In your own words, what the hell is a spectator? Remember? I don't want that robot. That's why are you a robot? You know, I mean, you guys ain't robots. You're people. You're sports marketer, creative. Come out of your own words. Make it easy. Make it interesting. You know, to the point. I know some of you will put the whole Word document, what you wrote. That's fine. But some people may not be able to open up your document unless you put it as a PDF file. They should in Blackboard. Everyone here at Harper College should be utilizing the Office 365. Required. Free download. Go to the student's portal. You'll get it. Get it a Mac or whatever, because that's how your homework's going on. Okay. So now we have that. The next question two. Discuss the spectator's 8 basic motives for attending sports event. Which of these are similar to the motives for participating? Remember, we had participation last week. I'm trying to get you to understand. Just because you know the words, the concept, the definition, how do I apply them? I'm a practitioner. What I learn now, I put in. The information I'm learning here, I try to find something. How could I utilize? Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could apply that in my life. Remember, this is going to be whether you're going into sports marketing or marketing in general, you have to understand how to connect with customers, how to get them motivated. You're going to be a manager. Some of you are just taking this as an elective. A management. I could tell you, do this because I'm forcing you, or I could convince you, saying this is the best course of action. It's how I market my and how I present my request to you to make it beneficial. So instead of you being drudgingly just doing just enough to get me off your back, you're doing more than enough because you're interested in that. And when you come into my store, you'll see other stuff, and you may want to become a frequent shopper or just or another option. Some stores I go at one time and never come back. Other stores I make that connection. I try to save. Okay, and then you do number 6. Discuss in detail Sportscape model and how the sports factors affect game attendance. Okay, that's one of it. And if you could tie some of this in, remember, start thinking of this. If you write something in here that makes sense, it's gonna be part of your paper. So start open up a paper, a file, and it says sports marketing campaign, marketing 105, Dr. George Mochocki. Put your name in there, Harper College, and then start building. You don't have all the pieces. Don't worry about making it flow. You're putting pieces in like you're ready to build a house, ready to build a cake, bake a cake, ready to cook, ready to sew up something, ready to go out. You have everything in order, and then when you're ready, then you just put the pieces together. Okay, so we have that, and then you have your quiz, 20 questions. Some are going to be, I didn't look at this one. I don't throw out multiple choice. I'll set up so after you finish the question, you'll be able to see the correct answer. All right, I'm pulling out of a poll. Okay, and then don't forget your journal entry at the end. This is what I learned. I know the difference between sports, between participating spectators. I fall in line more as a spectator, and some of you, if you have any kind of questions or anything else. I think I was gonna. I don't know if I should open up a water cooler. I'm thinking about it. Water cooler in the discussion. If you have a question specifically to something about the case, about the discussion, just in the subject area, right? Dr. George or anyone in the class could answer if you know the answer. Because I got videos, I got write-ups. Somebody may know the answer. Somebody already had me in a different class or previous class, and I'm a repeat. Trust me, a lot of students will take me again. They know my format. They know what's expected from me. They know that I'm not out there to rip you off. They know they learned something, whether in a face-to-face class or a blended class. My whole thing is, remember, I'm a facilitator. I can't be a teacher. I can't teach you anything if you don't want to be learned. If you don't want to learn, you don't want to be learned. Good English. All right? Are we good? So we have that to do your lectures, and we should be all good. Okay? So this is it for this week. Make sure you do this. Do your written assignment. Everything's due by what do you call it? Sunday midnight. Don't wait till the last minute. It's all my class like that. Try to get it ahead of time. Do a little bit here. Discussion board. You first post it to mine by Wednesday. After that, then reply to people. Reply to you. And Saturday midnight, Sunday the latest should be your last post. If I see everything in one day, you're not gonna get the full 20 points. You get 15 or something else because you're downloading. I want you to start connecting. Part of marketing is how do I connect with people I don't know? How do I get into... Look at social media. Some of you got social media, you got followers. How do you get the followers? Not because you're good looking. Oh, that could be a thing. You're giving them something in return. They're following you. Well, yeah, another way of thought. And then later on, oh, by the way, support me at Patreon. Or I got a Gab thing, or I got a BitChute link. Those are the things getting out of Twitter. Those are areas you should start looking at, different social media. Because you can't always go, everyone's doing Twitter and Facebook. What other medias are available out there? Remember, Twitter and Facebook, they're becoming too very conservative, or liberal, very restrictive. I can't say whatever, the S word, and it's like, yeah, SH, or crap, whatever. Look, what I'm trying to tell you is people are going to those media. Remember, I'm in sports. I'm not all proper when I'm looking at a spectator watching a football game. Oh, wow, wow, they score. No, hey, come on, let's get them. What the heck are you doing? Jesus, that's the end zone. Where the hell you going? What the hell did you fumble? Do you see what I'm talking about? That's the sports. So you could have a little, because that's the crowd, a little rowdy crowd. But now if I'm going to go for ballet as a sport also, then I have to be more reserved. I have to be more preppy. I have to address them. Oh, look at her. Look at the figures that she did. Do you see? Remember, I'm adjusting. And I may not that may not be my sport, but I was contracted out to help, and I don't refuse. No, and you may be locked into one sport, but that you only for that season. When you do the rest of the time, you work around. Remember, a lot of facilities they carry all different sports, what they call scramble merchandising. I have all different sports. I'm a sports club. I'm a sports bar. I'm a sports product or a venue or a producer, whatever. Are we good, class? All right. So remember, this week, we're talking about you as a spectator, me as a spectator, right? Do I get the big shirt, the big Cubs, the Bulls, or the Hawks outfit out? Whatever. Do I got a blue face, white face? Come on, you look at it. Some people really get into it. They may not play the game, but they're hard. As you remember, some are both. Right now, we're just going to be talking about spectators and how to utilize that. That's it. Let's see how many minutes I got. I've been around here. 16 minutes. I'm okay, class. All right. So good luck, and I'll see you in the discussion board. Don't wait for me. Just keep on discussion. My whole thing is that you connect with other people that you don't know. That's part of marketing. It's part of sports. But only you've got an edge. You know, everyone that's in the class likes something about sports. You just got to find out that niche, what's going to make that hook, that connection with that individual, so they read your post. Okay, that's it. Week 4. My name is Dr. George Mochocki. This is Harper College, Marketing 105, offered online, face-to-face, or a blended class.